In the past bit of time, there's been something, that started that everyone around the world knows as Occupy, having to do with the financial systems, corporations, started in New York, then went global. And the nature of the Genesis process of becoming whole, which includes unplugging from the matrix, because you get to identify what's in your body house with you that isn't you, so that you can occupy the house. And you can't do that until you clean out everything that's not you. So if you're going to occupy yourself, you have to know yourself. You have to be fully manifest in that sense of knowing. Otherwise, you occupy a lie times 7-point-something billion strong on this planet today. So imagine over 7 billion lies walking around, all in denial. They're not believing they're lying. And they have agreements and disagreements, and they have big circles and tons of organization, basically all the money and power. While those of you who are exploring your own awakening are doing so in a sense at tremendous odds, when you are the minority. And even in your awakening process, through the spiritual movements, the New Age movement, there is still this idea that you have to learn how to live with a stranger in your house. You might call it your ego. We call it the guard. It's like you hired a babysitter a long time ago to take care of the kid inside while you went out, but you never came back. That's the nature of soul retrieval. Soul retrieval is what the Genesis process is about. It's got an edge, a twist, and goes farther. Because in this context, it is to identify everything that you're not and to remove it. A one-way ticket out of here. And it doesn't get easier when you come back into wholeness. Honestly, it becomes a bit more difficult because the mask is harder to put on, even if it's temporary, because you've got to go to the grocery store or the bank. So you're this bright, shining, beautiful thing, and you got to put on that kind of dusty, murky, filtered facade and go be who everyone thought you were. And you're not. And as you learn about the guard and you read this information and feel this information inside yourself, you'll begin to understand that you are not who you thought you were, or in the moment think you are. Neither is anyone around you. None of them are who you think they are. And they don't know it. And they think they know you and don't know that you're not who you think you are. And times that, multiply that in magnitude. And it's easy to understand how things have become how they are.